They lied to you. You have been told that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is a comforting lie. The math is wrong. The brutal truth is this: you are the victim of the one toxic person you tolerate. You can have 4 geniuses in your circle, 4 millionaires, 4 saints. But if the 5th person is a leech, a coward, or a hidden enemy, they do not just lower the average, they infect the whole. One drop of poison kills a gallon of milk. One friend can kill a decade of ambition. 2,300 years ago, a man named Chanakya did just write books on philosophy. He destroyed the Nanda Empire with nothing but his mind. He took a street child, Chandragupta, and forged him into the first emperor of a united India. How? By being ruthless about who was allowed in the inner circle. Chanakya did not believe in hanging out. He did not believe in vibes. To Chanakya, a friend is not a source of entertainment. A friend is a strategic asset. And a bad friend? They are not just a nuisance. They are a vulnerability in your fortress. Chanakya Niti is clear. Better to have no friends than a foolish one. Today, we surgically remove the fools from your life. Chanakya warns us in the Arthashastra about the enemy within. The Sanskrit Sutra is precise. Parokshi karayahantaram pratyakshi priyavadinam. This is the friend who shuns open conflict but specializes in the compliment insult. You know this person. You announce a new business venture. They say, "Wow, that's brave. I could never risk my savings like that. Hope you don't lose it all like last time." Did you catch it? They wrapped a reminder of your past failure inside a compliment of your current courage. This isn't concern. This is a dominance signal. They are keeping you in your place. Stop. Think about the last week. Who made a joke at your expense in front of a group? Who laughed the loudest when you stumbled? That wasn't a joke. That was a leak in your hull. Chanakya says you must abandon such a friend like a pitcher filled with poison, with only a little milk on top. The milk on top is their smile. The poison is their envy. If they joke about your ambition, they are not your friend. They are your anchor. Cut the rope. Let's look at the milk and water analogy again. But this time, let's talk about mixture. There is a brutal truth about friendship that Chanakya taught, which modern society tries to hide from you. A friend is one who is useful. The sutra, Prayojanam vina namandopi pravatate. Translation: even a fool does not act without self-interest. You have a friend who is a leech. They are not mean. They are not evil. They are simply exhausted. They call you when they are sad. They call you when they are sad. They call you when they are broke. They call you when they need a ride. But when you are building your empire, when you need a connection, silence. You think you are being a good guy by helping them. You are not. You are being a resource. You are a utility to them, like electricity or running water. Chanakya advises the king to assess the value of every minister. If a minister consumes more treasury than he produces in gold, he is removed. Does your phone ring only when they have a problem? If you stopped solving their crises today, would they still call you tomorrow? If the answer is no, you don't have a friend. You have a client who isn't paying you. Fire them. We are halfway through the surgery. I want you to be honest. Right now, a name has popped into your head. A face has appeared in your mind. Someone who drains you. Someone who mocks you. You don't need to name them publicly, but I want you to acknowledge the reality. Type yes in the comments below if you are ready to stop carrying dead weight. Type yes to signal that you value your future more than their feelings. Do it now. This is the hardest one. This is why most of you will fail to reach your potential. It is the nostalgia trap. You say, but we've been friends since the 3rd grade. You say, but we went through college together. Chanakya would ask you, so what? History is not a valid reason for a future alliance. In statecraft, alliances shift. When a neighboring kingdom becomes weak or corrupt, the king breaks the treaty. He does not stay loyal out of nostalgia. If you are evolving, and your childhood friend is still doing the exact same things they were doing 5 years ago, drinking at the same bars, complaining about the same boss, dating the same toxic people, you have a divergence. The sutra, Tihaja Durjan Samsagam. Translation: renounce the company of the wicked. Wicked doesn't just mean evil. In the context of success, wicked means stagnant. If you are climbing a mountain, you cannot be tied to someone sitting at the bottom. Not because you hate them, but because the rope will strangle you both. Are you keeping them around because they inspire you? Or are you keeping them around because they remind you of who you used to be? If they love the old you, they will hate the new you. To be reborn, you must let the old version of yourself die. And that means the witnesses to that old life must go too. Friendship is not charity. It is a resonance. When you cut the dead weight, you don't end up alone. You create a vacuum. And the universe hates a vacuum. By removing the toxic, you make space for the elite. You make space for the Chanakyas. But there is a danger here. Once you cut them off, you will have something you haven't had in years. Time. And if you do not know how to master that time, you will waste it just like they did. You think you work hard? You think 12 hours a day is enough? Chanakya says effort without strategy is just labor. The enemy isn't just your friends. It is the way you view time itself. Click this video here. I will show you the Kala secret that separates the emperor from the slave. See you there.